Strange my theses that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such sitting brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. One sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, all is frantic, sees Helen's beauty in the brow of Egypt. The poet's eye, in fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven. And as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes, and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name. Such tricks hath strong imagination, that if it would but apprehend some joy, it comprehends some bringer of the joy. Or in the night, imagining some fear, how easy is a bush supposed to bear?
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witness than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us waiting your boy walks, your boy, babe.
Come now, what mess? What dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mask, what music? How shall we beguile the lazy time if not with some delight?
There is a brief. How many sports are ripe? Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Well, none of that. That have I told my love in glory of my kinsman Hercules. The riots of the tipsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. That is an old device, and it was played when I from Thebes came, lest to conquer. The thrice 3 muses, mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with the nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the conqueror of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play there is not one word apt, one player fitted. And tragical, my noble lord, it is, for Pyramus therein doth kill himself. Which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds until now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories in the same play and against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world. Unless you can find sport in their intents, extremely stretched, and conned with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss when simplicity and duty tender. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness overcharged in duty in his service perishing.
My gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says that they can do nothing of this kind.
The kind are we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake. And what poor duty cannot do, noble respect takes it in might, not merit. Where I have come, great clerks have purpose to greet me with premeditated welcomes. Where I have seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the midst of sentences. Throttle their practiced accents in their fears, and in conclusion, dumbly have broke off, not paying me a welcome. Trust me, sweet. Out of this silence did I pick the welcome. And in the modesty of fearful duty, I read as much as from a reveling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, in tongue-tight simplicity and least speak most to my capacity.
So, please, your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let it approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill. That you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to contest you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here that you should hear repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand at one point.
He has put the prologue like a rough colt. He knows not to stop. A good moral, my lord. It is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Indeed, he hath read his prologue like a child on a recorder. Sound, but not enveloped.
His scripture was like a fatal chain, nothing in fair for all disorder. Who's next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe is certain. This man with line and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which gives these lovers thunder. And through walls cheap with souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn presented moonshine for by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb there to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night, to scare away, or rather did a fight. And, as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth disdained. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantles stained, whereat, with bloody blankel blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. That lion, moonshine, dog, and lovers twain, at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion begins to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion name of many asses good.